Hello, fellow bytecoders. How is everybody's day today? I hope it's going great. I know I am. Um, Today I don't have Adam with me. Sadly, he had to go mm, somewhere and do something, so I'm left here by myself. But it's okay. That's okay. We can still do some things. We can still learn some a few. Do some. Wow, I cannot speak today. Do a few projects. So today we're going to be doing I guess a part one of making an Uno game. We were gonna do the whole thing, but then, we realized, oh, maybe that's a little bit too much for one live stream. So this is gonna be doing part one of the Uno game that we're doing. We're gonna be doing basically getting the list of all the cards and then like putting it into a deck for your player. And then I believe maybe if we have time in the end, I could probably show you guys like how to get the input. So let's get started. So first of all, I am going to import random because we're going to be putting all the deck in a list, right? So we need to be getting random cards from that list, right? Because that's the shuffle of the deck, basically. So we're going to have, let's call it deck cards. I don't know, deck. Let's call it deck. So the thing about Uno that makes it really hard is that yes, there are nine numbers, but each of those nine numbers have four different outputs because they have four different colors, right? Because in Uno, there's blue, red, what is it, yellow, and green, right? I think those are the other two colors. So basically, if we're going to have a one, we're going to need one B for blue or one G for green, one yellow, right? And then the last one red. So technically, it would be huge list, and we don't want that because honestly, that's just way too much work in order to do that. Like, I get it; it would be easier if we do it like that, but no, I'm gonna do it a more efficient way. How I'm gonna do it is very simple. So the deck, I'm gonna put all the cards on the deck. So it's one, two. There's three. There you go. There's four. There's five. It's kind of harder than it looks. Trying to do this quickly as possible. Eight, and then nine, and then there's no 10, I believe. No, I don't think there's a 10. Okay. Then we have of course, the reverse, right? Then after the reverse, we have what was the skip? There was a skip to turn, right? Then after skip, oh, they're the two plus cards. Let's put that here. Let's put the two plus, right, and then the color. So we'll just do two, literally two plus, right? And then we'll do four plus. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. There's a reverse. There's a skip. Uh, plus four. Was it plus four? Four plus. You know what? Let's do plus four. I like plus four better. Okay, plus two as well. Am I missing something? No, right? That should be all the cards. Let me think. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think it's all of them. Oh wait, no, there is one card, isn't there? There is that that one card that you like choose the color or something, right? I guess we'll just call it choose color. I guess. um Okay, so we got the list. Now, these are all the numeric values of or I guess the values of the deck, right? So now we need to get the color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a separate list called color. And this list is gonna contain the colors that are in the game: red, blue, yellow, and then last but not least, green, right? So we have all these colors, and basically what's gonna happen is, okay, I want you to get a random number. I don't care what it is. I want to get that number, and I want you to assign a random color. How do we do this? It's really not that hard. So basically, we're gonna create card because technically we're just creating a Uno card, right? Right. So basically, we're gonna get thanks to random, right? We're gonna use random to create an instance where we make a random integer, which will come and like basically get a specific number. It could be any number, right? And then we'll do the same thing for color. So it's gonna go like this. So maybe we could say deck card, right? This is just for the instance, so we don't need to give a specific name to it. So we have deck card equals deck, and then basically whatever I want in here, right? This is where I can put the random dot rand range, right? And then we put the length of deck, right? That's how many. That's the range of basically how many numbers I want from like the random, and then subtract it by one because it's not zero based index. And we're gonna do the same thing for color. Do color card equals color, and then we do the same random dot rand range, the length of color, the list color minus one. Just like that, not delete. Okay, there we go. And now what I'm about to introduce you is something new that I have neither me or Adam have covered, and they're tuples. Now, what a tuple is basically, you know how a list has these brackets, right? And they all contain different specific information, right? So a tuple is basically the same thing as a list, but in parentheses. And basically, you could like put like the string here, like something, and then put something else, and then something else. But the cool thing about tuples is you can have a list of tuples. So since tuples can be like just more than just one thing inside it, we can technically have three things. Let's just do this, right? For showing purposes. You can have three things in a tuple and then still have enough space to do more, right? Let's say it's another tuple of three things and then another tuple of three things. So we're containing more things in the list, but technically there's only three things in the list. Let's try that out actually. Let's make this a sample. We're gonna find out the length of sample really quick just to show you guys. Let's go here, let's go here, let's go there. All right. So I'm gonna do print the length of sample, just like that. And when we run, we could see that. It's because it's not being called. That's why. So you can see that it's three, right? Now remember the length is not zero based index, but you can say we have one, two, three, nine values in here, but yet the list says there's only three. How is that possible? Well, very simple. The list is reading this whole tuple as one index. Same thing with the other tuple. It's just reading it as another index. So technically, we can have a tuple, and in order to access that tuple in the list, we need to be specific. So let's say I want this index, right? Oh no, no. Let's go with something a little bit harder. Let's go with this index. No, blue. Sorry. Let's go with this index, blue right here. Right. So if I do like how we usually do, right, and I do sample and not that, we do what, like two? It should print out red, right? And if we run it, we see it actually prints out the whole tuple. So in order to access this, I believe is to do it like this. Put another square brackets, and then we want blue, right? So we put 1. They are also zero base index, excuse me. So if we run it, then you can see we access the string blue, just like that. So these are tuples. Tuples are great ways to store a lot of variables or a lot of things in a list that you can't really like put so much of, right? So that's basically the idea that we're gonna do right now, right? So hopefully that made sense. If not, you guys can ask and I'll try to clarify more. But basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna say, um, so now that we have deck card and color card, basically I'm going to make that into a tuple like this. It's going to be really simple. Card, wow, that's not what I want. Card equals, and look how easy this is, deck card and color card. So basically, the first thing of the tuple is going to be this. Let's go here. The first thing of the tuple is going to be the number, and the second thing of the tuple is going to be the color. All right. So if we do card equals create card, and we're going to return card, obviously. Remember, these are instance variables, so that's why it's not giving me an error saying, hey, you named 2 cards, but there's no card, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's why, because it's instance variables. And let's run it. And then we see we get 6 in yellow. Just like that. Very simple. Yeah. Okay, so we get the number, we get the color. Now let's do the deck. So let's go player. Let's call it player deck. Let's call it player deck. Player deck equals nothing because, well, you start off with nothing. So I believe when we play Uno, every player starts off with a set amount of cards. I believe it's 7, if I'm not wrong. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a method that says to start the actual game, right? Like we do in all of our other methods. Since we get 7 cards and we have the create card function, then we could just do a for loop that says for I in range of 7. I want you to create a card. And basically, since we're returning a card, so then card equals create card, just like this. Then you could do simply, I want to append it to the list now. Then we could just do player deck dot append, which means to add, right? Add to the list. So I want to add this card right to the list. And now let's print out player deck. Player deck. There we go. Just like that. Also, one thing I did learn, um, like recently, is to put this asterisk in front of the list when you're printing. Because let's say we don't, right? If we don't do this, we don't put that asterisk. Whoa, what's that? Oh, duh. I didn't reference the the method. Of course, it's not gonna run. Okay, there we see. Whoa, that's it works. We got choose color red. Ooh, we're gonna have to fix that later. Don't worry, I'll show you guys. And we got 2 + 2 red, 6 blue, 2 blue, skip blue. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. We got 7 cards. Technically, right? I know it looks like a mess right now, but don't worry, I will clear it up. I promise. But oh yeah, so what I was gonna show you. So you see that when we print it, just like this, it's like jumble with a list, and then we have the tuple thing, and then we have the end of the list and stuff. So basically, if we do this, we put an asterisk there, and then we run it. It looks so much cleaner because then we don't have to see this, and we don't have to see the commas, right? So we only see the tuples that are inside and it's separated by a space. And that's pretty cool. And not only that, but if we want to make this even cleaner, we can add this sep thing. I think it means like a separator, but we can put this sep and then we make a new line. And basically what it's going to do is that every single item in player deck, we're going to add this at the end. And it could be anything too. It could be a plus if we want to. Let's try that out. See, you can see the pluses here. We can add commas. We can add dashes. We could put anything basically. We could probably even put a word here, if I'm not mistaken, because it's basically it's basically a string, right? Word. Yeah, there we go. But for the purpose of this video or this project, we're gonna do new line to make it much cleaner to read, just like that. Easy to read, easy to understand. So we got two choose colors. I'll show you guys how to take out the blue and the red, right? Because it's not really an assigned color. That's the user that has to choose that. Same thing with a +4 and then the no, it's just a +4 actually. Um, yes. So now now that we have the cards, let's find out how to play. No. That will be in the second part. Now that we have the cards, we have all our cards, we have it set up. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to create the filter for the whole choose color thing. So I know in choose color and then the +4, you can't choose a color yet until you choose, right? So let's do a specific method for those special cards, right? So we can maybe do like definition, call it check cards or something like that, right? And we're gonna needs to have an argument in there, cards, right? Because then we don't know what it's gonna be referencing, right? Check cards here, and then we're gonna have the index of 0. Actually, no, we don't need that yet. We're gonna do so for card in cards. I want you to do something. If the card, and remember this is a tuple, right? So we need to access the first thing. So if card 0, which is the name of it, equals to let's make a separate list to have all the special cards. We'll call it special cards. It's gonna be only +4. Wow, that is not what I wanted. +4 and choose card. Right. So instead of doing the whole if card equals to to +4 or else if choose card, we could just do straight up if card 0 in special cards if it's in this list, then I want you to do something. So here's a really cool thing about, or not a cool thing about tuples. You can't add stuff as easily as on list. You know, for list we could just do straight up dot append. Well, there is no dot append in tuples. We have to do a tedious way of doing things, of adding them, and it's this process right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn a tuple into a list. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna say I want an instance list. I'm gonna call it instance list. You could call it whatever you want. For me, it's easier to understand when I say it like this because it's saying or you know what? I could just do temp list. That's easier. Temp list equals to, and now here's the tricky part. We're gonna turn the couple the tuple into a list, just like that. And then what we're gonna do, since we know that it's gonna be one of these, we don't need this, right? So we could just, at least not yet, and then we can say, well, now I want to pop the second value. So our, if you remember in list, pop means you can remove anything at a specific index, and dot remove is that you have to remove a specific string that you find in that list. So for us, for the purposes of ours, we want to use pop because we want to use the second value regardless of what it is, right? I don't care if it's blue, red, yellow, green, orange, another color. I want it gone because this is a special card. The special cards can only be chosen by their name. So now that we have that, that's done. What we're going to do now is we're going to convert it back into a tuple card, and then actually, should we, I believe if we turn it into a tuple again, it's not gonna give me, or it's gonna be a tuple, but it's gonna look weird, I believe. Okay, so we turn it back to the tuple, and now what we're gonna do is we're going to put that card back onto index to, oh, we need an index, don't we? We don't know which card is in card because we don't have a numerator, we don't have a number. Because, so we do need that index. We need index equals 0. Let's make it count each time, each card there. Let's do here, we do index plus equals 1, right? To add it by 1 every time. Then I want you to go to index, and then from that index, I want you to make that card just like that to replace it basically. Yeah, that's basically all I'm doing here. I'm just replacing the tuple that we originally had to just remove this color, right? And then just replace it. And so we do that, player to append. So let's do the whole, let's do check cards here. And then we do player deck, right? Just like that. And then we print the player deck. So let's run it. And then we can see we didn't get anything. Okay. Give me a second. And okay, we're not getting the +4 or the choose card. Whoa, we got our first error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. Tuple object does not support item assignment. Really? Is there something I did wrong here? This is card index. Oh wait, no, not card. What am I doing? It's the list name. Oh man. There we go. Now we can see that it's +4. But see, here's the thing. Because it's a tuple and there's no other thing, it's gonna have that little comma there. I don't know about you guys, but to me that's kind of annoying. Um how about we leave it for now? We don't put it into a tuple. We just make it into a string. Actually, can we do that? Can we just only get the specific string? Yeah, I just don't really like that comma. So if we pop it, we remove it, right? And we have the card. Yes, turn it into a list. And if we just put the card in there, it's going to be a list inside of a list, so it's going to look ugly. Hmm. Oh, then we could just create a variable right now. We could just create a specific variable. We could say card pop, right? And then we could just do uh card uh um card value, I guess, equals temp list and then 0, and then make that equal to card value, and it should be only the string. Let's see. Okay, we didn't get a 4. Okay, we didn't get a +4 or a choose card. There we go. +4 choose card. Whoa, what happened here? Choose color. Oh. I put choose color, and this is choose card. Sometimes I could just be a little not smart. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got +4. Okay, please choose color. There we go. Finally, there you go. It's just a string itself. Um, and remember, I could easily just add a color by just turning into a tuple, just putting the parentheses and then comma and then the other string. So, with that in mind, now that we have all these, let's do the inputs where we can say if they want to choose to where they want to choose the color for each card, right? So, for now, for carding cards, check card is basically going to get that, right? So basically what we want to do now is we want to make an input, and from that input we want to choose a color. So let's do that. Let's not put in a method right now. I don't want to know what to name it yet. So let's do input, right? Are we going to say what color would you want to choose? And then whatever the answer is to that input, then we can put into an if statement. No. Should we? We don't need to, do we? Let's think. Let's think. No, I don't think so. This is technically a player turn, isn't it? So what we could do, we could put all of that into a method, and then from that method, we could just have it only just to play that specific turn. What we could do is let's think here really quickly. Maybe who you want to choose, blah 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 blah. Let's think. Okay, the player deck. What do you do after that? You choose a card, dummy. That's what you do. Oh my god, that's what you do when you get the deck. You choose the card. So in order to choose the card, we can say okay, that'll be the player turn. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, that'll be the player turn. So player turn, right? So in player turn, basically what's gonna happen, and we're gonna do input. The input answer equals input to what card do you want to choose? And the way we're gonna do this is that basically, if you want the first card, if you want to play the first card, then just put the input the first one. you don't have to is zero index it because we're gonna put the logic into the code. And also, we need to return an integer for that because it's gonna be a number and it's gonna be our index. So we're gonna do return answer, just like that. And then we do cars print layer deck, and then we'll do um result, I guess, equals. Oh no, this is the index, right? Index equals and then we do player turn, just like that. Player turn. We don't need anything there. It's gonna return as a number. Then we're gonna get that index, and basically from that index, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna say, okay, I want to go through the list, and then basically remove that from the list and say that you played it. And we want to output what card has been played. So let's make a player. No, no, card played. That's what I wanted. And we're gonna make that an empty string because we don't need anything in there yet. But it's gonna be global because we're gonna need it for other methods, right, in the future. So we're gonna do player cards. We're gonna do a method. Let's do another method because methods are organized and you know where they go wrong if you get it wrong, if you get an error. So let's call this method. Should we call it? I'm not good. I'm not good with names. Should we put it in player turn or? I guess I could do it here, actually, because it won't be that big of a deal. Because we get index, and then from that index, we're gonna just, delete it, right? So yeah, we could do that. Okay, instead of this, then we could just do index, right? And then from here in this index, we could just say, card placed, or what did I put? Yeah, card played is going to equal, play your deck, um, and then we're gonna do index -1 because zero based. Whoa, just like that. And then do we're gonna pop it because we want that specific index. That's why we got the index, right? And then from there we're gonna do player cards dot player deck, sorry, dot pop, and then index -1 as well. Index -1, just like that. And let's print. Oops, print. We're gonna format it. We're gonna call it like the last card being played, and then we do, remember the whole curly brace thing, and then we do card played, just like that. Let's save, and then we run, and then once we run. Thank you. What? Oh, let's comment that out real quick. My brain wasn't working that time. Okay, there we go. So what card do you want to choose? I want to choose the first one. Last card being played. Cool. 6 blue. I didn't print out the rest of the deck to show that it's been taken out. Let's do it again. Let's do the first one. The glass card being played was +4, and then you can see that we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards only. And then +4 has been taken out. And then the last card being played was +4. Just like that. How many minutes has this been? Maybe like 30 minutes? Maybe I can do a little bit more on the thing. How about we do the whole let's think here, because I don't want to go too much until we do the next part, the next stream. I don't want to I don't want to do too much. Let's see. What can we do? Maybe we can hmm maybe we can, let's think. We did the index, we did the start game, right? Doing that. I don't want to get into like playing against the AI yet because that's going to be the next part, and I kind of want that to be like in a separate part itself because it's going to be way too much for, for the stream, and basically a lot of information there. Okay, how about this? How about I do just a playable? How about I do that? Let's to see if your card is playable from the last card that you chose. How about we do that? Let's do that. Okay, so let's do playable, right? I guess. Now we're gonna do the whole rules basically, kind of like put the rules together. So if the card, oh, so duh, we need cards here, and we need cards, right? So if card in cards, no wait, if card 0, right, equals, let's make, okay, how are we gonna do this? Maybe, okay. So we're gonna put a card play. We're gonna put a card down, and then we're gonna get the deck. Then we say the last one we played was +4, or another one. So what we're gonna do, the only way you can play is by putting actually the same number or the same color. Other than that, you can't put anything else. So what we're gonna do, if card 0 equals, then we do last card played, right? So what was the card? Card played? Yeah, card played 0. That equals the same. Then I want you to, hmm, what do we return here? Return. What if we make it a boolean? We could do a boolean. We could do an if here, right? So here we could do if, and then so we do playable, right? So we have to do that before. Let's do a while loop, because then we're gonna need to break out of it, and then maybe we could say we could say game over. So while true, right? Just like this. While true, I want to do a player turn, right? So we do the whole where is it? Check cards, player deck, player turn, right? This whole shebang. So we could do index player turn, card played, just like that, and then remove it. But in order to do that, I'm gonna check if the card that you chose is correct. So we could do right after we get the index, then we're gonna do oh, okay, yeah. So here we're gonna do the whole method boolean, the playable thing. Right, so if playable, playable needs to be a separate one. It's gonna return a result of something. Result equals play a bro a bleh, playable. Jeez, I'm gonna do player deck, right? And then I guess we'll do the index as well, since that's the card they're gonna choose, right? Um, just like that. Okay, if result is true, then if it's playable, then do this. If the result is true, I want you. Wow, that did nothing. That did nothing either. Then I want you to play this. Come on, dude. All right, there. So if the result comes back true, then I want you to actually do the thing. Else, then we could do something else. But okay, so we got player turn, or I mean playable cards, and then the index. Because then we could do this. Watch this. So now we could do card equals cards, huh? And then guess what? Guess what? Index -1. And now we could do card 0, because it's a specific one, right? The specific card we want. So if card 0 equals card played 0, the first number, right? If it equals the same number, then then we could just do return true, right? That means it's true. Then you should, oh no, return false actually. If we think about it, if it's playable, then what we're gonna do, and it's the same number. Oh yeah, then we're gonna play the card. My goodness, sorry, my brain is not working today. So yeah, so if it's the same number, then we get to play the card, and then we take it off. So yeah, this is right. And then okay, now we do the same thing. Else if the card color, which is 1, equals the card played color, just like that. If they're the same, then I want you to return true as well. And then we can do, yeah, then do this. Else? Should I need an else here? Do I need an else here? Let's think. Do you need an else? No, I don't think I need an else here. Oh, well, else. Actually, I do, because then we have to break out the game. Return false. That is, wow, that cannot spell false. If it's not else, then I want you to print, you lost. Or, and then, like, break out of the loop or something. Or, not something, you need to break out the loop. Okay, so... Okay, let's try that out. Okay, we got this. So, let's do the first card. We're gonna do 1. I guess. Why not? So there's no other skip, so it needs to be red. So we got +2 here. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 3. What card do you choose? 3? No! String index out of range. What's going on here? Index error. What card do you want to choose? 3. I want to choose 3. Index. String index out of range. If card 0 equals card played 0. String index. This is why we debug. All right, let's fix this problem. Okay, so let's do, seems like we'll do it. This worked, so it was after, so we'll do here. We'll start off here. So let's clear it. CLS, that is not CLS, something else. CLS, F5, enter. Okay, so we got this. What card do you want to choose? Let's do 1 again. Okay, the last card being played, 3 blue. So what I want to do, let's choose 2. 1, 2. All right, debugging. So now we got, what is I? Oh, it's this. Okay. So we got card played is 3 and blue, and then the card we specifically have skip yellow. What is this? Oh, the last card being played? No. Skip yellow. It's the last card. Okay. Let's see what happens. So get the result. Right. So now we're gonna go to playable. So now cards is gonna be, yeah, the whole thing. So, and then the index, basically the index we got, which was 2. So it's gonna be the blue one. Yeah, this one, 8. 8 in blue. That's what card is right now. Let's close all this. We don't need that. So if card 0 is equal to card played, that's where it gives me the error, huh? Okay, so card played is not being read. That's what it seems like. Why are you not being read? Because it doesn't know what card played is. Oh my goodness. Of course it's not going to read it if I don't reference it. Oh, Josh, sometimes, man, you just I don't know, man. You just, jeez. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Card played here. So we need to make, well, true, card played. So we can just call card played here, just like that. That shouldn't give me an error. All right, let's try it again. Okay, let's do 1. 9 yellow. So let's do yellow. We don't have a yellow. We lost. Well, that's great. This doesn't help. Or actually, yeah, it does, because then you say you lost, right? Yay, we lost. I can't believe I'm happy that we lost. That's a first for me. Okay, let's do. Okay, wow, that's a lot. Let's do 6. All right, we got 2 yellow. We have another yellow here, so let's do. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. I didn't make it print out the deck, did I? Let me do 5 again. Yeah, I didn't print out the. I didn't make it print out the deck. I'm dumb. Uh, print player deck this thing, because you want it to be clean and not bad and unreadable, because unreadable is not good, because we want everything clean here. Okay, what card do you want to choose? I want to choose, let's have something that's okay, yellow. So we got 2. Okay, now we got 3. Now we got 4. You lost? Oh, because that was 4, wasn't it? I'm dumb. Should have been 3. But there you go. We got the you lost thing. That's great. Oh, Adam. Great job. Thank you, Adam. Thank you. And you're gonna help me out tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next stream, hopefully. Um. Okay, so we got the loss. We got the good thing of the thing. That's of the thing. And now, I feel like we have time for something else. I just don't want to go too much in depth. Oh, let's fix the +4 thing. Let's make them choose a card. How about we do that? That sounds like fun. So let's do a playable. If we're gonna need an if statement here. So how about we do an if that'll make this become an else? What do I mean? I'll show you right now because that was confusing. Even when I said that, it was confusing. So basically, what I'm gonna do is gonna say if card 0 equals, and we're gonna do +4. I think that's what I called it. That wow, that is not +4 at all. It's +4, right? Yes, +4. If card 0 equals +4, then this is what I want you to do. Oh, I can actually just do if card 0 in, and then special cards, can I? Special cards, just like that. And then we could do enter. What? It's not what I want. Answer. My goodness. Equals the input of what color do you want it to be? Maybe add in wild cards and reverse card. Isn't that what choose color choose color was supposed to be? Is that what choose color is? Is that the wild card? I'm sorry, it's been a while since I played Uno. I don't remember if the choose color was the wild card. If it is, then I'll change it to wild if you want. Reverse cards. That's kind of what I'm doing right here. So basically, what I'm gonna have the special cards do is that I'm basically gonna say, you know how you could choose a color when you put a +4, or I guess the wild card. So I'm basically going to put the input there. I'm going to make it a tuple. I'm going to say, hey, this is the last card being played. That's the idea here. So if the card's 0 in special cards, right, then what I want you to do, what color do you want to be? And I want to say, we're going to turn that into a tuple now, right? So we're going to do temp list, right? Because it's temporary, we're not going to use it again. Temp list equals, we're going to turn it into a list, and then we're going to do card, just like that, list card. And then basically what's gonna happen, what now? Brain fart. Once again, this is not okay. Uh, oh yeah, append. Duh. So temp list dot append, because we're appending the answer. And we're gonna do it always dot lower. When you get inputs, you mainly want to put your answer into lower, just in case they put capital letters. Temp list append answer dot lower, and then we could just do we could put it back into a tuple by saying card equals tuple, and then temp list. Yes, just like that. That's how we did it here, right? Yeah, that should be how it does it. Just like that. Card equals temp blah 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 blah. And then we put it back into that. No, because we're gonna delete it. So we're gonna just do. That's it. We're gonna return that. Do we return that? Return true. Let's return true. Because now what's going to happen, I'm going to do else here. Just like this. And then we're going to put that in this else, or it's going to give me an error. Return true. Okay, so basically what's going to happen if it has +4, it's going to go in here, it's going to turn into a list, it's going to append whatever thing that you put here, and it's going to turn into a card, turn into a tuple, return true, it's going to return true here, and if it returns true here, then you want to do this, and then once you do this, it's going to do that, and it's going to take the index, it's going to pop it. and then it's gonna print the card plate. Let's try it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do two. Color. What? What happened? What happened? Did it not? Why didn't it prompt me the thing? Oh, because I didn't call it, did I? No, it did. Let's debug. That's what debugging's for. 5 Python file. What card do you want to choose? I want to choose the first one. Oh, I know why. I know why it's doing that. I know why it's doing that. I know why it's doing that. Because it's the first one, right? And the first one, I'm giving the user player. Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. I did not see your comment until right now. Yes, it is choose. Yes, it choose color is what. Oh, okay. All right, I'll change it to wild card. I got you. I got you. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Um, why is this here? Duh, I need to change the thing. I'm sorry, my brain is not working today. This is one of those off days that you have when you're just doing things and then you just can't really do things because it's so simple, but yet you can't understand it because your brain is farting so much, bro. Okay, so the reason why I wasn't doing it before is because I didn't put it here. Because I gave the user of the first turn, right? And so I only put it for the second or third or just whatever much. So here I can just do player turn. So for that I do dish here actually. Don't I? I believe so. How about we turn that into a method? I feel like we could turn this into a method. It's getting very repeated. But for now, for purposes of the video or the stream, I guess, let's do uh-huh. 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 Wait, no, no, no. We gotta check if it's first. Why are they so separated? I just realized. They're not gonna bite each other. Okay, let's do. Let's basically copy what we did here. Because let's be honest, that's exactly what's going on. It's exactly what we're doing. So we do. Let's comment this out real quick. Result equals blah 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 of the blah 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 blah. Right? We need this actually up there because we just do just like that. Blah 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 blah. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's. Why is it complaining? Card played. Oh, because it's empty. Well, yeah, it's empty. That's the whole point. That's why it's empty up here. Want to put a space in there? I'm confused. Why is it giving me an error? Using variable card play before assignment. What are you talking about? I signed it up here. Did it not? Does it not? Did I put global up here? Let's see. I did assign it up here. Oh, now you're not complaining. Okay, that was weird. Um, uh, okay, especially when it's something you use. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are times in the day where you're like, yeah, I got this. I'm confident. Let's do this. But then when you start doing it, for some reason, you just forget everything that you've learned for the past 16 years. And like, what am I looking at? That's basically what's happening to me. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's try. Okay, let's debug. Let's no debug for now. For now. Okay, let's debug. What's going on here? Valid syntax. Car plate equals. What? 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 Excusez-moi? Huh? That's a. That's. That's a. What? I am. You have no idea the amount of... My goodness. I don't know what's going on. There's probably some stupid reason why he's complaining, but I just right now I don't have the brain capacity to understand why. Oh, good. We have the wild cards now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. String index out of range. What? String index out of range. What do you mean? What do you? Oh, because we're doing the whole. Oh, of course it's not gonna happen because it's the first. Okay. See, again, like I said before, I'm dumb. The reason why it's giving me an error is because there's no card that has been played. I, I, I am sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. Please forgive me. I don't know what's happening with my brain. I'm sorry. It was giving me an error because it was saying that, hey, there is no card being played. Well, duh, this is the first card that I'm about to play into the game. No wonder it's going to say index out of range because there's nothing in it. Oh, I'm special sometimes, dude. Sometimes it's just, it, it just, it's unbelievable. 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 Come on, give me a wild card okay, we got 2 wild cards. Okay, we got, let's do 1, and then we do, whoa, whoa. That was a lot. Let me, let me, let me, let me take that off. That was a lot. Let's grab me play 9 red. Uh, 9 red. Let me do. Let's do wild card, right? That's the point of this. But, but let me choose. It should prompt. It should prompt the thing of the thing of the thing. The thing, the thing. Get that out. Okay, 1, right? Let me do 2. All right, here we go. So we get index 2 result. Now we're gonna go into the method. This one is gonna be the second one, which is a wild. Yes. So if card 0 in special cards, which it is, because we can see special cards has wild in there. If card 0. Oh, I know why. I know why. I think we're about to find out. I know why. 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 Why it doesn't give it to me, and now it does. Oh my god. What do you want? I want it blue. Give me blue. I want it blue. Give me the tuple. Return true. And then make it into that. Yes, please. What? Why is he giving me the other thing? Red. What's going on here? Oof. What is going on? Okay. This is what happened. Oh my goodness. For the reason why it was giving me the whole thing of saying, "Hey, this wasn't working," because card 0. Remember how I turned into a string because I thought it looked ugly because it was a tuple, right? Here's the thing. Since I turned it into a string, it's gonna give me an error because it's gonna be looking for a tuple. So instead of this, I will turn this back into to a excuse me. Sorry about that. Man, it's just my off day today. So I'm gonna turn card back into a tuple. I'm gonna do card here. And we're gonna do wait, what? No, pump. Yeah, and then we do card equals tuple temp list, right? Just like that. And then we do that into card, and we do that, and then we do that. Okay, so it was giving me a string, right? I was outputting a string, and then basically from that string, I was saying to find that character 0. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense in the syntax of programming in Python. Josh, I thought you were supposed to know this. What happened? What is going on, dude? Okay, it didn't give me what I wanted. Why didn't it give me what I want? Just give me the wild, or there we go, wild. There, it looks ugly now. Let's do one, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. What color do I want it to be? Blue. Yes, it works. Wait, why didn't I put the last card played? Did I not make it print? Did I not make it print? I feel like I didn't make it print. No, I did. No, it put the player deck, but not the actual card played. So let's do the print. Card played. Whew, I am just something else today. Okay, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Oh my God, Josh, dude, you didn't put it there in the first place. You gotta put a random 2. Okay, now we do 1, just like that. Well, I want it to be red. What? Why is it? Why is it? Why is it? Why is it not deleting it? What? Tuple index out of range. Whoa, what's going on here? I believe, I believe, I believe, I do believe, I believe that it has to be like this, because then it's going to give me another error. Because of that, let's see. Let's run it now. Nope, there's no wild or +4. That is just beautiful. Okay, we got wild. It's 2, 1. What color do I want it to be? Red. Yay! There we go. Finally. My goodness, that took forever. Jeez. Ah. Why didn't it append? Oh no. Oh goodness. What happened now? Let's see. So playable. No, no, no. Not playable. Yeah, it is playable. Because we're checking. No, we're not checking. Jesus. Yes. Okay. Special cards, which we did find it there. Answer. What do you want it to be? I want it to be specific color. So temp list. We're turning this card. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We're turning that card into a list. Yes. And then from that list, we're gonna do temp list append. Yes. Let's debug again. Debugging is the best thing in the world. If you didn't have debugging, there wouldn't be so much. I just realized I played the +4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, let's do 5. F11. Cards, index, blah, blah, blah. Wild. So it is there. Answer equals input. What answer do I want it to be? I want it to be red. Right? Boom. Temp list. You're putting that card into a list. Yes. Boom. Now, we're going to make an append. Answer that lower. Yes. Boom. Yes. Now, card is going to be tuple of temp list. Yeah. Wild and red. Right? Let me see. Let's expand it a little quick. Yeah. Wild and red. Excuse me. then you return true, right? So if result is true, which it is, then card played equals player index -1, right? Because index -1, yeah, 4. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. What? Why is it, why is it 4? Why is it just wild? Oh, maybe because I didn't return it. I didn't return the answer, did I? Mm-hmm. 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 I know why. I see why. Uh-huh. How do how? Okay, I see the reason why. Now the question is how do you fix said thing? So this is what's happening. It's getting the wild, right? It runs through the whole thing. The thing is, it's not returning the card played. And see, the thing was, if I thought if I put it globally, it would assign it to. What if I do this? Ooh, now he's thinking. His brain is finally working. He finally made his brain work for 1 second. And maybe it was worth it. One. One. What do you want to be? I want it red. Okay, well, got my hopes up for nothing. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't have the thing here. Stop. Rerun. No, I want to debug. Debug. One. Uno. Haha. Get the joke because it's Uno? One, two, three. Funny joke. Okay. Uh-huh. Yepers. Yes. Okay. Yes. Red. Yes. I got red. Let's do this. Templates out of pen. I wanted to pen the thing. Yes. Now it's a penning red. Yes. Now I want to turn tuple. Yes. A card. I want card played equal to card. Okay. So card played is card is wild and red. The instance was never passed. The instance was never passed because it's for that specific instance. Oh, he's thinking. Oh, he's thinking. Oh, he's thinking. One, two, three. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I was like, what happened? Uh-huh. 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 We know this works. Uh-huh. Yes. This is what I want to see. 6 in blue. 6 in blue. Doink. No. We need to return it. How can I return something but also have it true? Hmm. I can't even put 2 returns, can I? Because then it just go off on the first one. Let's try it. I'm curious. No, because then the variable is gonna be like, whoa, well, what am I? Am I the name or am I the thing? Yeah, 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 yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Mm 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 mm. What do I put this in a method? Maybe if I put it in a method, like a separate one, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to. Let's try it. Why not? I don't see any wrong reason not to try. Wait, I don't think that made sense. Forgive me. I don't know what's happening to me. um. What am I getting again? I forgot what I'm doing. I was getting the card right because it was getting into the blah blah blah. Let's just we'll think of a name later. Names are not important right now. Okay, there. This is what you want. Right, if cards zero in special cards and ends with blah 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 result equals that. How about we do specific special card? Special card rule thing. And then basically we're gonna do the same thing. Cards, um, index and the card played, and then this time what's gonna happen is gonna return the instead of that is gonna return card played, and then that will be card played. Right? Yeah. And then we can do this. Watch this. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Once I do this, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Just watch. Just watch. If player index -1 in special cards, then guess what? Well, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna do special cards, and then we're gonna do card player deck, and we're gonna do the index, and then we're gonna do card played, and then card value. I guess that says card value or veil, and then if it doesn't, else guess what? Guess what? Guess what? We're gonna do this. Aha! And since we're gonna do that, aha! Then we don't have to worry about this. Ha ha! Which means I have to do this because then it wouldn't work. No, card equals, and then we do cards. Index -1. We could do that, and then from there, no colon, and then we do there. We return card played, and once we return card played, then is it not special card rule? Special card rule. That's why. Okay. Let's do 2. 1. Oh no, what happened? No. Oh man. What happened, bro? What happened, man? I am not going to stop until I fix this. I will not stop until I fix it. I'll probably exceeded over an hour already. I am not going to stop until I fix this. I am that stubborn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, it doesn't find it there. Why? Why are you not finding it? What? Huh. That's a new one. This is interesting. Hmm. This is very interesting. So what's happening is it's not reading this As a string. Huh. Huh. What if? Mm-hmm. This is very interesting. To me, at least. To you guys, you're probably thinking, what is going on? What is he doing? What is he doing wrong? My goodness, he's confusing me. And I'm sorry for that. I really am. I'm just very curious right now. Honestly, I am just playing around with the syntax because why not? Card value. No, wait. Card played. Jeez, I'm over the everywhere today. I'm everywhere. Card played equals that. Yes. And then we do the pop thingy. Pop this. Yes. Man, what is up with me today? All right, let's try. Let's try now. Let's try now. Didn't give me the thingy of the thing that I needed. Yes. Okay. One, and then I want one, two, three, four, five, five. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa there, cowboy. Whoa there. That's why. One, two, three, four, five, cinco. Uno. Yes! There we go. Oh! Oh my god, I am dumb. Oh my goodness, guys. Jeez, what is I even I even Oh my god. I even I Okay. Okay. I know why it didn't work before. I just realized that. Is what I explained earlier today. I forgot my own rule. I forgot my own rule. I forgot my own rule because it's getting the tuple right, and then the tuple is not in special cards; it's a specific string, so it has to be 0. Oh my god! All right, let's try it again now. Oh man, I'm crying. I am actually crying. Watch, it's gonna work now. Now it's gonna. Okay. Okay, he's gonna go through here. He's gonna go through there. He's gonna do. Oh, oh, I want it to be red. And then he's gonna go through here. He's gonna go through there. He's gonna go through that. And it's gonna return card play. And then card value is gonna be that card play. So now card play is gonna be this. And then we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do this. And then boom. And then yes. Now what do you want to choose? I want the first one. Let's just continue here because this is gonna be tomorrow's, or I don't know why I keep saying tomorrow. The next streams thing. And see, because it was red, we were able to get it. Yay. Um that's it. Yes. The first one should work too, actually. Because it's a reverse card, right? So we do that. Yay! Whew. What happens if I do one and then I change it to blue? Ah, ah, ah. Two. Right. And if I do it like red or something, then it's gonna give me. Oh, is that? I don't know if that's legal in in Uno. If it is, then yay. But there we go. That's part one of the Uno game that we're doing. My goodness, I'm pretty sure I could have caught all the work that I wasted. I am very sorry. Honestly, I don't know what happened to me. I won't lie. Probably because Adam isn't here. Maybe. I don't know. Just, jeez. A lot of brain farts and a lot of stuff happened. Wow. Okay, but yeah, this is the Uno game. So the next part we're gonna be doing, basically, we're gonna go against the computer. We're basically making that kind of like the AI, I guess, of it. Well, I didn't think it was gonna be this hard for this video, so I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm just gonna say we're gonna do the next part next stream. Hope you guys enjoyed my failing and realization and my reactions. Because to be quite honest, this is how I code every day. Oh man. Kaylin, I don't know the rules like that, so let's just say it's like that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I'm sure I'm sure some of you guys do because what I did was very confusing, but if you guys don't or do, just let me know. Um, Announcements. Is there announcements? Is there announcements? I don't know. The regular, I guess, that Wednesdays are doing it at 4. Wednesday streams at 4 p.m. Social Central Standard Time, and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, right? Is there anything else I need to announce? I don't believe so. Oh, we have our Twitter pre-coding. I don't know where to link that, but it is. We do have a Twitter. um, and yeah, go check out the videos. Keep watching the videos. I guess we're gonna be outputting more videos every week, obviously, for Java and for Python. And more videos if you guys want. If you guys want to do like HTML or another language, let us know. Maybe C sharp or something. Just let us know in the comments. Uh, you know. And if you like what you're watching, maybe like or subscribe to the channel because we're gonna be outputting more stuff each and every week. And yeah, but if there's no questions, which I don't see any, maybe I'll just wait until 2:20. But yeah, this is basically it. Uh, this actually took me longer than I expected, to be quite honest. Um, that's interesting. Usually the other ones take me like 30 minutes to do. This one took me a while. But it's fun. It's fun regardless. It's just fun just doing this, just trying to create the logic of a game that you've played or do something, you know. And for the streams, by the way, the projects that we're going to be doing, wow, I can't speak. The projects that we're going to be doing after the Wednesday stream, which is the second part to this Uno game, um they're probably going to be more real life scenario-y. They're not going to be any more like games of like card games or like I don't know games like Hangman and stuff like that or mini games. I don't know what you call those kind of games. But probably be more into like web scraping stuff or projects that you would do like in real life worlds. In real life worlds. My goodness, I cannot speak. Basically, just things that like accessing libraries or doing like showing you guys projects or like stuff that's beside just these games themselves because we want you guys to learn, and this is a fun way of doing it, but it's not probable to the way you're going to be doing it in real life if you ever find a career in programming. It's quite different. You got to learn how to import libraries, what classes are, which is going to be the next Python video, by the way. um, and you need to know like the things to do, what the kind of structure you need to have, the design of it, the architecture basically of the program of your code. Basically make a framework from scratch. And yeah, I believe that is it. If you guys have no question, oh, thanks for streaming. You guys are welcome. I'm sorry if I confused you guys. I hope you had fun. I know I did because sure there were a lot of mistakes and a lot of errors, but hey, that is inevitable. I had fun. I hope you guys did. So if that's that, if there's no questions, then that announcements are done, I think. then I guess that's it. I'll see you guys Wednesday. All right. I guess, yeah. I guess I'll just see you guys Wednesday. All right.